All right, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vesta scope, like your daily for this channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and even share if you know that somebody may be going through this type of situation. Also, I want to point out again that I'm starting another channel called Yes or No Tarot. You'll find the link to that new channel in my community tab. It's going to be like the 6th entry down. Follow that link. Go ahead and subscribe because we're going to be over there working with that channel this summer and fall. I'm really trying to get some new cards and, to be able to use over there on that channel. I'm still in the process of creating my own like clarifiers or cards also for myself, not necessarily for sale, right? But why is this looking like this? Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay, that's better. I had the camera backwards. I bet y'all was like, what is that thing across the front of the lens? All right, so I hope everybody is well. We're still getting through this Mercury retrograde, right? Up until June the 2nd. And Vedic Sidereal is what I practice here on this channel. The other channel, Yes or No Tarot, is going to be Western astrology over there, okay? But what else? Okay, we had the eclipse on Saturday. That lunar eclipse was in Scorpio for me. And we had Saturn to move into back into Aquarius as retrograde for the next 2 months. And I believe it will be going back to Capricorn after those 2 months. And we have Mars, Venus, and Jupiter in Pisces, Vedic Sidereal. So that's what we got going on right now. So Sanctuary. I didn't really have a title, but after I thought about it for a minute, I put the title to today's reading. It is what it is. Okay. Some of you may just agree, like, yeah, Vesta, it is what it is. Like, what can you do? You're not really trying to do any more about it. You know, you don't put your 2 cents in and got 1 cent back, okay, probably from somebody or a situation. I just feel like for some of you, the effort is done. And it's really drawing me more into, when I shuffled, this was the card, Sanctuary. Ooh, look at there, Volvality. Sanctuary. Now, this could be you in a way that it is what it is, right? So you could start to want to withdraw yourself from somebody or a situation, a group of people, family members, friends, starting to kind of pull yourself back from co-workers when you used to eat lunch with them or something like that, or talk to them at work, and you just really like, it is what it is. Because, with the lunar eclipse in Scorpio, it could have been like some stuff that was still not stable, and stuff are shifting right now. And it also could have been gossip at work. It could be some secrets that you also are learning about a specific person that you deal with or somebody in your life. And you're just like, it is what it is. But somebody is or will be drawing away from you or hiding their self. Because they don't want you to reveal the secrets about them, their true persona, their true personality, or, really they are trying to now hide themselves as sanctuary down in a cave, their real true feelings and emotions. Or if they was really coming towards you with a certain type of ego, and now that all these planets and everything has moved, these type of eclipses have happened in April and May, it seems like now you're starting to learn more about specifically who that person is truly. Okay. And now it seems like this person will be withdrawing from you, trying to hide their self after I feel somebody was very egotistical. Now, the next card up under here is a volcano. I'll make sure Always make sure too you watch your weather in your country, your city, your state. We could be having some. Okay, we could be having some earthquakes here. Um, because these eclipses does bring bad weather. I tell y'all that all the time. And actually, the night of the eclipse, I opened up my front door, right? And I could hear a whole bunch of birds just really chirping and chirping and chirping and chirping. And it seemed like they were off kilter. With the eclipse happening, I feel that the animals, right, their natural instinct or their natural guidance becomes off kilter because they use the moon and also the sun as guidance. It helps them as a what do you call it, like a nocturnal internal navigation, and they was just chirping and chirping like it was daytime. Like the sun was just coming up early in the morning. You hear the birds chirping and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's what I was hearing when I opened up my door on the night of the eclipse Saturday. And the eclipse, right, is the moon, is the moon being covered up by the shadow of the earth or something, right? So the birds were just going crazy. But I feel what you need to do right now is to watch, just to sit back and watch, just say, what, it is what it is, because something is about to be revealed to you. So just watch for a miracle. Coincidences are divinely inspired moments designed to remind you that a higher power is guiding our lives. So something also that you could be waiting on, that could be like a type of assistance that you need monetarily. It also could be a situation or argument that may happen. And I'm going to say it again. It may be some choice words or argument or fight that may blow up out of nowhere. Okay. All right. So let's just throw down a surrender card. Ooh, okay. Well, it popped in reverse. So surrender to belief in scarcity. Okay. So like I said, you're telling yourself, or you could be about certain people or situation, like, it is what it is. I don't have the money right now. No jobs are calling me back, or I'm at this job. This is not the type of money I want to be making. But you took it and you dealt with it because you didn't want to be in a sense of scarcity. You needed to take care of what you need to take care of for is your home and stability. But you wasn't really getting back also a relationship what you was putting in. Like I said, you could have been putting 5 cents in, but you was getting 1 cent back. Okay, from the type of situation or person you were dealing with. Right? So you're coming out of the scarcity. You're coming out of the mindset of, hey, naturally, coming out of the mindset of, I'm going to be okay. Stop thinking that the cup is less full and think more of it that is more than half full, right? So the universe is asking you to open up to the infinite nature of abundance. And this way you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dream. And you see he has a backpack on, right? So like I said, some of you could be about to move or thinking about moving, or you need to change your dynamic or situation that you're in. Also could be about your mindset when it comes to your money, what you own, your sense of values. Thinking about your monies and savings account, your checking account. But you're coming out of the mind of scarcity. So that's good. Okay. And it could be that a lot of you just needed to take your time, isolate yourself, go over what you need to do during this Mercury retrograde. We always talk about revise, re-strategize, recalculate. And some of you, make sure that if you're getting a large sum of money, that you don't spend it volatility. Okay. Some of you could be really going on some type of spending spree, or just really, you could have Venus somewhere aspecting your second house of savings and or your eighth 2, 4, or 8 house. Okay, so we're gonna watch and take care of that. Be wary of that, because you could have the money now when you were in a sense of scarcity. You know, you was really saving your money, really pinching your pennies, and now things are better for you. So just don't go all out, okay, Volvality, about spending some type of money. Just still be very conservative during this time of Saturn retrograde and also the Mercury, okay? All right, so surrender your worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that your spirit is guiding you always. So like I said, today's title is, it is what it is. If you know you don't have it, it is what it is. Okay? I'm just really realizing to myself that I'm not going to keep worrying about it. Yeah, because at the beginning, the obsessive thinking card did flip out, and I put it back. Okay? Obsessively thinking about a person or situation, or your money, your savings, your home, your sense of stability, a job. But I mean, you could have stopped, for a lot of you, obsessively thinking about it, and just now you're at the basic line of just worrying. Okay, but you're coming out of the worry, I really feel, and more into the mindset of, well, just, you know, it is what it is, you know. You understand that you're being guided, that when times and things change, it's going to get better. You understand also that when you were on top, you went down. And when you were down, you came back up. So you also realizing that that's the wheel. Nobody ever stays. Even if you're a million or a billionaire, they still lose money. Why? Because they still have to invest. They still buy investments or take risk on stocks and everything like that. So everybody always loses money. Okay, everybody always gains money. It's just about the strategizing way that you handle the things that you need to handle, what you decide to invest in. Okay, even people, relationships, and situation, and just wait for your wheel to turn back around. Okay. All right. Your next card is surrender the frustration. So frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup. Mercury retrograde. Okay. So you may approach the situation more calmly. Yes. Being upset, arguing, fighting, the volcano right here. It may not be you that may have to use choice words or be upset or want to argue with somebody, but it seems like you're just tired of being in some type of frustrated dilemma. Now, it may not necessarily be with a specific person, but it could just be things that are happening in your life right now and you're becoming frustrated. And it's because I feel anytime somebody is frustrated, is that you've learned and understood the lesson of it. And now you, Five of Pentacles, like you don't want to sit in that anymore. You're ready to actually make a change, to do something and to move on. But it could be your circumstances around you that you cannot step out of it. You cannot move out of it yet. You're forced to still sit in it, you know? It also could be a mindset, an emotion, a feeling, an actual relationship and or marriage, a living type of situation. Frustrated with your job, with schooling, you know. Your last card is surrender to denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So I think what I just said is what those last two sentences said right there. To accept people and situations exactly as they are. Back to today's title. It is what it is. And do not have or keep within yourself a sense of denial that you can change the person or you can change the situation. You can't. It's just part of life. It's part of a difficult part of life. And also some of you that are dealing with specific people or persons or situation or marriage, that you have to also accept the difficulty as part of them. So some of you could be in some type of scenario where that you can't leave the situation just yet. You're becoming frustrated. It's still giving you an undersense line of worryation. But you know soon that you're going to be able to walk through some type of door where that the scarcity mindset of being left by that person or having to leave that person, to move out, to break up, to divorce, the lack of money, needing more money to come in, or boosting up your business, whatever it is for you. Okay. It can also be that something is going to happen suddenly, with the volcano over here, where you had no choice but to sit here and to understand the difficulty of your surroundings and why you're sitting there, but understanding not to deny. You see what I'm saying? Not to deny yourself, or to deny the understanding of the difficulty. And then all of a sudden you're going to be able to break free. All right. So there goes surrender oh Lord, Mercury. Surrender to procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Okay. All right. So some of you, it may be a frustration that you know it is a sense of procrastination, right? Because of your dynamics, what's going on with you right now. We had 6th house of Virgo to come out. Again, 6th house Virgo is about your work sector, your money, a 9-to-5 job, your health, delays, right? So whether you want to blame it on Mercury or not, it's still a type of delay. Okay, before you're going to be able to, the volcano to erupt and to break free and to push forward, right? So a lot of you could just be frustrated that you're ready to move on and do something else. You know, so a full-time job. Hey, Wild Child. Oh, you was just repeating those words. Oh, wow. Your intuition is good. As a full-time job, serving, doing a little at a time. You see that? That could also be the form of procrastination, having to do something at a little bit at a time. It could be paperwork. It could be the signing of paperwork, waiting till you get a message so that you can complete something or gain something, or money goes into your account. You're able to separate. You've been approved for a lease or a mortgage, whatever it is, the signing of a new car, whatever it is. Okay. You can only do a little at a time right now. Okay. So, and that could be why some of you are frustrated. The service to others, what is good for us, and the work. So you see the fruit, right? And the vegetables, you've planted the seeds, whether it was currently or whether it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. You've already planted the seeds. Okay, you've done the work. Some of you, you've done it so well that you used it and did it as a full-time job. For a lot of us, that could be parenting, raising your children, in a marriage, in a relationship, dealing with your child's father or your child's mother. Okay, giving them service or help. You know, taking care of somebody or a situation or a household. That is a full-time job. You've been serving and serving and serving and serving others so much, planting so much seeds. It's time for your fruition. You understand what I mean? Okay. Now, some of you may actually have to go back to work, or you're looking for a full-time job right now. Maybe you've been part-time for since the pandemic, and maybe you're thinking about going back full-time. So just do a little at a time. If you can't find a full-time job right now, it may not be meant for you to go full-time. But at some point you will. Okay? So don't get frustrated if you're looking for full-time, but you only get part-time. Okay? So if you've already applied for something or somewhere, but you're frustrated because nobody's called you back, it could be because of Mercury. So just give it time. After June the 2nd, things will start to loosen up. The messages, the internet, the networking, the social media, answering the emails, etc., etc., etc. Okay? So if you're looking for something, it's here. Okay? Now, it also may be that you need to put in a more full-time effort into your health. Some of you could be thinking about planting a garden. It could be small or large. Planting your own fresh fruits or vegetables here. You could be tending the soil, or this is something that you will be doing in the next 6 days or 6 hours. It also could be putting more effort or your health as a full-time job. Remember, 6th house of Virgo is your health. About what you eat, going to the doctor. Some of you also are frustrated or worried about an outcome from a doctor visit. Okay. But don't sit in denial. Okay. If you need to go and check with your doctor, I'm hearing eyes and heart. Some of you may also be having some pain in your legs or knees. If you need to go and make a doctor appointment, I'm not a physician. I list all that stuff in the description box. I'm just giving you a message. Go ahead and make a doctor appointment, okay? Or maybe the appointment you made has been a delay. You've been waiting for 6 months out or 6 months in, waiting to see the doctor because they're so packed. Or you've been waiting 6 days to get an appointment, or you can get an appointment within the next 6 days. Okay, so go ahead and see the doctor, right? Some of you, it really is about your eyesight. Maybe you need to change your glasses, or you need stronger reading prescription. I think that's for me. Okay, also some of you are really or have been losing a lot of money. Okay. But it's time to plant new seeds here. Let's go ahead and get your tarot. 9 of Cups in reverse. That also could be 9 of Cups in reverse is a sense of scarcity or a mindset. Not only monetarily, but emotionally. So that card, your belief system in scarcity can be that, you know, it's been a while since you have been emotionally happy or fulfilled or content. Okay, not feeling like your wishes has been coming true. You're steady planting seeds, manifesting as above, so below, but you're not getting or feeling frustrated the outcome that you want. Some of you also, you kind of cut down on drinking and a sense of overindulgence. See, there go that mindset right there, the 8 of Swords. But you know, you could break yourself free out of this here, right? That's also surrendering and this is what is this the same card. I'm sorry for the stuttering. It just kind of shocked me how you see how she's looking and how she's looking. 2 different decks, but they're looking very similar. The same white clothing, the same blindfold on, but she's free and her hands are tied here. But your hands are not really tied right here. 8 of Swords, you can break free and move off and behind all these swords, which is your mental thought, your mental capacity. So if you are feeling like this is your outcome, where you're going to surrender to the denial, accept it, and understand it is what it is. Today's title, to accept people and situations exactly as they are. You've done and planted the seeds and did the work. Okay. And if the situation or relationship didn't work out, then don't deny the difficulty that it didn't work out. Okay? If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. But that breaks you free of all the mental anguish for your future. That's what you need to be happy about. That you're not still tied up mentally. You're still not really getting Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment of a situation or a relationship or dealing with certain people in your life. You're starting to see that clearly more now. Okay? And kind of let go of the frustration of all the work that you have to do right now. Things you have to do even more to set yourself apart from that or those people and move yourself forward. But you're kind of worrying because maybe you haven't had to have a full-time job or to work in a long time. And maybe you may need this extra income because you don't want to be in a sense of scarcity. And if you do, then you do. Right? Because we all never stop learning. So even if you go to work, you're still going to learn. You're still going to plant more seeds. You're still going to bring in prosperity and abundance. It's going to help to clear your mind and your mindset. Right? The High Priestess in reverse. So a lot of you have started or will be speaking about what you know. Okay? Because the High Priestess in the upright is that you kept things or secrets or gossip or whatever you had to yourself. You've listened to your intuition. And it's kind of like now you're not holding back anymore. If anybody asks you anything, you're ready to tell them the truth and tell them like it is. Okay? No longer holding that sense of frustration and worryation within you. Told you what the Queen of Swords. Told you finna speak your mind and you finna tell them like it is. When you were very quiet as the High Priestess, see, this can be this volcano right here. That a lot of you is finna say some things that somebody not gonna like. Okay? You've been keeping whatever you knew to yourself. It was giving you a level in anxiety and stress. And you kind of figured out that's not really what I want. Nine of Cups in reverse. This is not making me happy. Now, this also could be an energy or a past energy for a lot of you the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks, the past couple of months. But see, this Queen of Swords here, you see the doves? Once you speak and say what you feel and know, you're bringing peace to yourself as a mindset. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles. There's going to be that work that I talked to you about, 6th house of Virgo, a 9-to-5 job, whether it's entrepreneurship or whether it's working for somebody else. But you're understanding also Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. I'm not going to put any more work or effort or plant any more seeds with you or this situation. First, you thought it was going to be a happy situation or a happy scenario, but it started stressing you out. And you had to figure out how to get yourself out of this. Now, if this reading is not resonating with you right now, it's still time. This could be coming up in the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks. Okay? But you will begin, for a lot of you, to be able to concentrate on what you're doing for as a product or a project. Okay? And keep concentrating on what you're doing. I feel that you're working on yourself. You're working on your mental health. Okay? That's also the lunar eclipse, 8th house of Scorpio. You're working on your mental health. You're understanding and listening more to your intuition. You're cutting off things, places, everything that is stressing you. You're taking off that blindfold. Okay? You're not in a sense of denial anymore. Whether it's about you needing to go back to work or about realizing who a person is to you. Okay, no more denial. The Hermit. Some of you also maybe begin to be celibate. Okay, as a sense of separation. This is the wisdom that you have. Thank you, angels. This is the wisdom that you have now gained. Right? that now you can put up under your belt or as a notch. Some type of situation or scenario that you just went through or will be going through. You've gained a wisdom from it. Something that you were working hard or trying to work hard to do, to accomplish, to make it happen, to be interested in the person, whatever it is, you're about to cut it off. You're about to speak your truth. You're about to be your truth. Now, the Queen of Swords also is the Saturn that's in Aquarius retrograde for the next 2 months. So some of you, this could be a next 2 months reading for you. Okay? But at the end, you're going to come out more wiser, more smarter. You're going to take a closer look at things and people and situations before you put effort into it. Now, that also could be what you look into for a project or a product. Looking at the details when you're applying for a job position before you go to work. You understand? So you don't get caught up as the Queen of Swords, like, hey, I didn't apply for this. Okay, but make sure you read the whole description of the job. See there, support and stability, 4 of Wands. Some of you could be a Virgo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces. What's the color of Pisces? Pisces, is it Libra? Because I'm doing partnership houses. Virgo, because for me, the High Priestess is Pisces. So 7th house partnership is Virgo. Okay, and Virgo is right here. So some of you that are dealing with the Virgo, they're still looking or will be coming back to you to say something, but you may cut it off. Some of you may decide to work on it again. Okay, but you're going to speak your mind, though. Any Pisces that are watching, if you have a Virgo in your life, or it could be vice versa. Okay, all right, let me throw you out some type of card here so we can wrap this up. Okay, remember that time is fluid. Hello from heaven. So if you have a loved one that has already passed away, you used to talk to them, or you think they hear you, but maybe you haven't seen or gotten any type of intuitive messages from them, they will be contacting you again. Can also be through dreams. Okay, let go. I told you, when that Queen of Swords come out, if you're not saying anything very discerning, no very informative information, anything that will be possible for this Queen of Swords to be enlightened, you will cut it off. Because you have your sword up in the upright. So you're willing to talk and to discuss the matter or the situation. But I really feel already the decision has been made, is what I hear from your standpoint. Some of you, this could be about children, okay? Can also be an absent parent or the other parent of your child. But you're very good at helping and counseling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now, okay? You also may need to let go of a person or situation for your child because of the lack of support, or they're not really sensible or stable or secure. They're back and forth in and out of your life. Some of you could be thinking about getting a job for the summer. Maybe, what is that, summer camp, or you have to work summer school. You could be wanting to go to school or online classes also to become a teacher. And the leap of faith. Take a risk, put your heart's true desire into action. That's also another Pisces. Now, like we discussed, Jupiter is in Pisces, right? Along with Venus, that is partnership. I don't really think that Venus likes Jupiter like that, but she'll deal with it, okay? It's kind of like a little bit of opposition. But Some of you also may be losing a person, or they will be deciding to let go because you have a child. And they don't want to take this risk. They don't want to be a person coming in, being a step parent. Okay, so if anybody had to need an answer for that. Okay, see, you're ready. You're ready for marriage. You're ready for stability. You're ready to go off on your own, taking a leap of faith. Also, you're taking the kids with you or grandkids, something like that. But you need to still be a staple in possibly your grandchildren or grandchild life, because they do get a lot of counseling and healing from you. Okay, but you may not want to let them go. But you may have to separate for a while from them to get you back stable and secure. Could be because you have to move. You may need to work a little bit. But you're ready. Okay, you're ready to take this leap of faith, to move on, to be intuitively guided, to continue to work on your insight and wisdom. Hey, Ghost Warrior. Oh, I keep forgetting I need to check and see if Stagner is blocked. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry about that, because I did not block him. So I don't know what's going on with that. So independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Bast. So, you're ready to become independent if you're leaving a situation or a person. Okay. You also are ready or independent enough to go solo for entrepreneurship, to take that leap of faith. You know you are the foundation and the stability and strength for yourself. Are you ready to take a leap of faith? For some of you to have a new person to come in. So let me throw out one card for somebody who may need to know and to hear that. I'll be trying to answer at least everybody's question. And y'all can check my community page and see my daughter for her sneaker ball. I put up some pictures. It was her 8th grade sneaker ball. Thank you for the beautiful comments that some people seen already in the YouTube feed. Thank you so much. This card is in reverse, and it's the Virgo, the Hermit. So just make sure you're very analytical. They're hardworking. It's the 8 of Pentacles. You're about to get back to work. Use your wisdom. You may want to be a leap of faith and not be so reserved. Don't be so critical if you're wanting to go out and to meet somebody new. Don't be as nitpicky, especially if you're not trying to marry the person. Just go out and have fun, right? But also keep your level of responsibility about your kids, your home, your security, your car. But you're ready though. You're guided, okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.